Meow 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 meow.
Today I decided to smoke a Gran Habano VL Belicoso with a Maduro wrapper. It's a 6.1 by 52 ring size. The flavors in it are dark chocolate, a little bit of a light pepper to spicy finish. It's a medium to full flavor, and I found the draw to be a bit tighter on this one. This one had a little bit of a bitter taste to it, not like a tarball type taste, but it really felt like biting into a piece of dark chocolate. It doesn't really match with my liking. I kind of like more of a creamy type taste to it. But unfortunately, even though the taste was a little bit off from what I normally like, the cigar itself was just a very poor performer. I was constantly having to relight it. It would not stay lit more than just a couple puffs at a time. It was not a fun smoke. And it's not like the conditions outside were anything. There was hardly any wind. It was a nice day. But this cigar just would not smoke. Like I said, I was constantly relighting it. It just wouldn't stay lit. And it didn't seem like too dry to the touch. But it still had a little bit of the oil feel. It still had a fine taste. When it did smoke, other than just that little bit of bitterness from the dark chocolate taste, it seemed to be a fine cigar. I don't really know why it had such a difficult time. I know it was supposed to be hand rolled, and I tried to roll it between my fingers and loosen it up a little bit. Maybe it like that being it, or maybe the cut on the cap or whatever. But I could not, no matter what I did, I couldn't get it to stay lit long enough to get anything out of it anyway. And the thing is, I left it in the humidor for well over a month, and it came seemingly fine from the place I got it. But I do have to say, I have been having issues with the cigars that I've been getting from a certain Cigar of the Month club. And so I've decided to go with someone else. I'll let you know, it was cigars.com. I've been doing it for 3 months, and 2 of the 3 months I've had major issues. The cigars would come in with major cracks in them. I've had some that seem to be just completely dried out. Now, the other cigars in my humidor are doing fine, and they smoke great. So I know it's not like my setup, and I know that it's not like I'm leaving them in too short of a period of time. So the only thing I can chalk it up to is them and their customer service. That I had issues, I talked to them about it, they wouldn't do anything, so I'm actually moving on to, I guess it's the official Cigar of the Month club. I'll see how that is when I get those in. They'll be ready to smoke in a couple of months, probably, when I get those in. So perhaps if this cigar was in its best state, it would be better. And I might even enjoy the smoke. It's still not something I think that I would recommend or I'd want to smoke regularly for me personally, just because of the flavors and the style doesn't really suit my favorites. So I know that's kind of like a non-review, and I can't recommend it, but then I can't say that it's terrible. But it's just, in my experience with this specific one, the Gran Habano VL, it was not my kind of taste that I enjoyed, but specifically, I couldn't even get the thing to smoke, so I can't really give you an answer. So, might want to be aware of it. I don't know, again, if it's just that specific website or this specific cigar, but my experience with it was pretty poor.